Object Oriented Analysis and Design. Unit 2, UML and Object Modeling. Introduction to UML. The full form of UML is Unified Modeling Language and is a standard visual language used to specify, visualize, construct and document the artifacts of a software system. Why we should use UML? UML provides a standard notation, easy to understand and communicate, independent of programming languages, supports all phases of software development, and it is reusable and extensible. Second, advantages of UML. It improves communication, it helps in system visualization, it detects error early, it reduces development time and cost, it facilitates maintainability and supports object oriented concept. Number third is UML diagram hierarchy. So UML diagrams are structural diagram and behavior diagram. We will specify UML diagrams in two parts. First one is structural diagram and next is behavioral diagram. So in structure diagram we will use class diagram, object diagram, components diagram, deployment diagram and package diagram. Whereas in behavioral diagrams there is use case, activity, state machine, sequence, collaboration, interaction overview and timing. Note: structural diagrams describe the static structure of the system, and behavioral diagram describes the dynamic behavior of the system. So, in UML diagram, both are totally different because structural diagrams describe its static structure, like how does it look and what is all about, and in behavioral diagram it describes about its behavior, how it works of the system. And now next, it is a class diagram. A class diagram shows the static structure of a system by representing classes, their attributes, operations and relationship. Now its notation, class diagrams notation. Here the shape rectangle means class. If we type plus attribute type, it means attribute is public, and if we will type minus attribute, now that means it's private. Plus operation into brackets, it means operation is public, and minus operation by after that we will type bracket, it means operation is private. And if we will just draw a single line, a sleeping line, it means it's a association. For example, class diagram for a library system. Here you can see it is a class diagram representing a library system. The first box shows in the first rectangle there is library, so it represents as a class, and after that minus lib id is int, minus name is string. So minus lib id int means it is a private attribute, and after that it is a name and then it is a string, so that is also a private attribute. And after that in next box there is plus add book, after that is a bracket, so it means it is a operation public, and next one is also for operation public. After that there is a box for book, so there is minus book id, minus title, minus author, minus price. So all of these are of minus attribute, it means private attribute, that all are attributes. And where plus and the braces are showing, so there is of operations, and those operations are of public operation. And after that there is a member, In member also, member ID, name, address, phone are for private private attributes, and after that they both belong for a public operations. And after that, issues in issues there are also issue ID, issue date, issue return. These also represent for private attribute, while as calculate fine is for public operation. Number 5, object diagram. An object diagram shows a snapshot of objects and there at a particular instant of time. Example example of object diagram for a library system. In library 1, library libid is equal to 1 and its name is central library, and M1 member. The details of the member is shown like its ID, its name, its address, and its phone number. And there is issue ID, issue date, return, and the book one like book ID, title, its author name, and its price. So by this example we can understand the way of object diagram. An object diagram shows a snapshot of objects and the links of a particular instant of time. In the example it is shown that in a snapshot only, that we can understand by looking at the diagram what is the matter and what we are talking about. We are in the central library. There is a member whose name is Rahul, and he has an issue for a book whose name is OOAD, Object Oriented Analyzing and Design. His author name is ABC and its price is 250. So next is difference between class diagram and object diagram. So we will differentiate it by meaning level, represents, existence, and example. The one is class diagram and the another one is object diagram. Class diagram means it shows structures like blueprints, and object diagrams shows instance like snapshots. Class diagrams level is logical and object diagram is runtime level. Class diagram represents classes, attributes, operations, relationships, while object diagram represents objects, their values, and links. And class diagram existence is it exists always, while object diagram only exists at a particular time. Class diagrams example are book, member, issue, while object diagrams examples are B1, M1, and I1. So next is object modeling. Object modeling is the process of creating models of a system using object and their relationship. So it is a way in object modeling we can create another models by using their name and the relationships between them, and we can represent them. So next is steps in object modeling. Identify objects in the system, identify relationships among objects, and identify attributes, operations. Dot diagram using class diagram or object diagram, and define the model. Importance of object model helps in understanding the real world system. By using object model we can easily understand the real world systems, and it provides a clear structure, we cannot get confused in it. Next is it improves communication among stakeholders. It acts as a blueprint for implementation and facilitates changes management. Next is other UML diagram overview. There is a use case diagram. It shows interaction between actor and system. Next is sequence diagram. It shows object interaction in time sequence. Next is collaboration diagram. It shows object interaction with communication links. Next is activity diagram. It shows workflow or activities. Next is state machine diagram. It shows states of an object and transitions. Next is component diagrams. It shows organization of components. Next is the deployment. It shows deployment of components or on nodes. Next is package diagram. It shows grouping of model elements. 10. Like which of the key points we have to remember. UML is a standard modeling language. Class diagram is a static model. Object diagram is a dynamic instance. UML diagrams are categorized into structural and behavioral, while object modeling improves system understanding. UML, Unified Modeling Language. So it is the short for one short video for UML and object modeling. If you understood what is UML and what is object modeling, so whichever point you didn't understand, comment me below. I'll help you in next video, and please like, share and subscribe my channel for more video. Thank you.